I played sports my whole life. This is a huge team.
This team, we rely on each other for our lives, not just to win a game. And I wanted that type of camaraderie.
A lot of the things I was interested in, I ended up finding here.
What you can find here at the Golden Valley Fire Department is a great opportunity to serve your community. And if you have any doubts,
I have met so many people over the years of doing this that have said, I can't, only to prove them wrong.
I didn't think I could do this at all. I assumed when I showed up, there would be a bunch of huge beefcake dudes that would laugh at me, thinking that I could do it, but I showed up and to the meet and greet day, and they were all super welcoming. There are some beefcakes, but they're very nice. And everybody was amazing.
I didn't know if I could make it work with my life schedule. I was a full-time paramedic at the time. I had 2 kids. What I found out was that I was able to make adjustments in my life to make this work. You'd be surprised if you have ever had any interest in becoming a firefighter. You live and work within 6 minutes of one of our fire stations, give us a call. We'll meet, we'll talk about it.
it's worth the time you carve out, and they make sure you're well trained.
The first year was a lot of training. You're getting to know everything. Things as simple as donning your gear in a certain amount of time so that you can make it to calls, all the way to what to do in certain fire situations. It's a lot of training. It's a few days a week, but it's a lot of fun. It's with a great crew of people from the surrounding cities, and you really get to know your team.
It all started in the early 1940s with a fire and a group of neighbors banding together.
Back in 1942, the Lindys had a house fire, and a couple of departments refused to come and put their fire out. And in the meantime, the residents around the Lindys house rallied, Bucket Brigade, put the fire out, and that started the discussion in Golden Valley about the need to have our own fire department.
As for equipment, this was Golden Valley's first fire truck, bought in 1943 for $400.
That was our very first pumper. Since that time, our department has grown. We have 4 engines, we have 1 ladder truck, and a handful of utility vehicles. Our trucks today carry modern equipment to help us fight today's modern fires. The larger hoses to suppress the larger fires that we experience today because of all the synthetics that are burning. Extrication equipment to help people out of their car that's been crumpled up in an accident. I look at our large fire trucks as being toolboxes.
The gear has also evolved from its original material.
Rubber coat, rubber boots, we had rubber gloves and a helmet. That was the firefighting attire back in the 40s. Today's attire, very sophisticated equipment, thermal imaging camera, self-contained breathing apparatus so that we can go into smoky environments and still be able to breathe. It allows us to go and do our job. So the gear has changed tremendously.
While the tools of the trade have changed, the spirit of Golden Valley's fire department is the same.
The risks are still there, similar to what they were back in the 40s. The same risks are there today. But the rewards are also there too. The satisfaction of doing a good job, helping your neighbor, really drives our firefighters today, same way it did in 1943.
The benefits that you reap will last a lifetime. The relationships that you'll build here at the fire station will last a lifetime.
If you're interested in taking the next step, or for more information about Golden Valley's fire department, go to goldenvalleyfire.com.
Learn more about The Connection at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.